Well, one of the most beloved versions of Spider-Man might be making his way into live action. That's right, we're talking about Miles Morales. Let's break down the most recent rumor about Sony Studios and the possibilities that they are in the process of casting a live action actor to play Miles Morales. Should we be happy or worried? Now before we do that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos and want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are in the know. Well, ever since Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse swung into theaters in 2019, there have been some pretty persistent rumors that Sony could be developing a live-action version of the Miles Morales character. Last year, studio head Amy Pascal appeared to absolutely confirm it when she said you'll see all of it and it's all happening, making it very clear that Miles Morales will indeed make the jump to live action at some point in the future, which she didn't specify. Now, with nothing particularly concrete in place, the rumors have continued to swirl and persist, and Sony was said to be interested in fast-tracking a Miles Morales feature, especially in the wake of the SpiderVerse sequel that did very well with fans and in theaters. Now recently, we got an update from Jeff Snyder, and this is via the Hot Mic podcast, so this isn't coming from anybody in Sony or Amy Pascal's office or directly involved with Spider-Man projects. But what he says is the studio is in the process of casting an actor to play Miles in live action. Now, he went into absolutely no details on the potential contenders for this role. But if it turns out to be true, I'm almost 100% assured the trades will be pouncing on this one and we'll get a fully confirmed report via one of the major reporting services. Now, this leads to a lot of questions and a lot of worry. First and foremost, will Miles Morales debut in his own solo movie, or could Sony decide to shoehorn him into one of the upcoming Sony Spider-Man universe projects? At this point, we know Venom: The Last Dance is finished production, and Kraven the Hunter is pretty much in the can, so it doesn't seem like either one of those movies would be a great place for Miles to show up. So more than likely, it seems like Sony could be planning their own solo movie. Now, as far as the actor goes, many people wonder if we could see Shameik Moore actually reprise his role as Miles Morales in live action. Haley Steinfeld, who voices Gwen, has made it very clear she would love to play Gwen in the same format, but honestly guys, I think if they bring Miles to life, they are definitely going to go for an actor who's a bit younger than Moore and can play the role over a period of time ranging from his late high school years into his early 20s. So that to me pretty much excludes Moore. Quite honestly, the whole thing sounds, well, sort of worrisome to me. Sony has had a lot of misses, and I don't really feel like they've produced a great Spider-Man or superhero film in live action since probably the first Andrew Garfield movie. There's lots of fans that enjoy the Venom franchise, and the animated Spider-Verse is undoubtedly some great Spider-Man action. But in the wake of the second Venom movie, Morbius, Madam Web, and what looks to be some other problems with Kraven and maybe the third Venom movie, I am really uncomfortable with them taking up Miles Morales in live action and potentially ruining the character. Marvel Studios has already seeded Miles in the MCU, and Sony would probably be much better off just allowing that character to come to life on that side of the fence as we close out the next Tom Holland era, and then have him as the staple of the MCU moving forward, probably post Secret Wars. Now, obviously Sony can do whatever they want, they have the rights to the character, but me, as a fan, I'm not too happy with them going in this direction. I want to see Miles come to life in live action, but I really don't know if I have enough faith in Sony to do it right. What do you guys think? How do you feel about Sony diving into a potential live-action Miles Morales movie? And if they do, who would you like to see play the title character? Tell me what you think in the comments below.